Hi there, I'm Animesh. I've got exactly 20 minutes to pack this lunch before my 4-year-old wakes up. Let's get in.
So I'm going to start with getting out a pan and getting out, suppose 1, 2, 3 eggs should be good. So 1 for the toasty and 2 for my wife to eat later. And I'll just heat the water up in the kettle. I've got this small pin here, and there's this trick I learned from Jacques Pepin, the French chef, that if you poke these eggs, they don't tend to break up. Oops. And when they get shocked, when you pour hot water or when you put them in hot water. Now this water is boiling. I had boiled it earlier for my coffee. I'm just going to let it cool down a little bit. And once the bubbling stops, just pour this water in gently. And you can just put them in hot water. It just saves me time because I already make coffee. And from here on, I just light this up and let it go on slow for about let's set a timer for 9 minutes. Should be good. All right, aside from that, I'm just going to start prepping my carrot. So the carrot just needs to be peeled, and you know how they say all that glitters is not gold? The truth is, I mean, that's true, but for kids, all that glitters is gold, right? So presentation is everything, and you have to make sure that whatever you put in front of them appeals to them, right? Even if it doesn't necessarily glitter. I just reduce that, and so imagine in a white and off yellowish, sort of like a egg and mayo cream, these orange little things popping out, they do seem attractive to kids, surely to me. So I try and make it as presentable as possible. So I'm just going to dice these up, all right? Doesn't have to be fine Michelin style. Just get it roughly in shape and bite-sized, and they are snackable as it is. Aside from this, I am also going to take some cherry tomatoes. This is not for the egg salad sandwich, but it's going to be on the side. Okay, I'm just gonna, okay, I think my 7-month-old just got up, so I need to get back to this, and I'll be back in a flash. Alright, I'm back. I was able to tuck him in before the eggs boiled up. So these tomatoes are, cherry tomatoes are delicious as it is, but I'm just going to sprinkle some salt just to draw out some excess moisture so that they become a little chewy in texture. We tend to enjoy them like that. You could add some sugar and salt mix, or you could just roast them a little bit, and I think the eggs are done, so let's just do that. So ideally you would want to shock these eggs, but I haven't prepared an ice bath, and it's a bit too much when you're looking after a small child and have a 4-year-old to prepare breakfast and lunch for. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wash it with some regular tap water, which is cold, quite cold, and leave it in there for like about 2 minutes for thermodynamics to do its thing, and the heat from the eggs will transfer up to the water, and we will be able to, they'll stop cooking basically. So this is ready. Next up, I'm just going to take out some bread. And go for the toast. So I'll go for a big toast that can be split into two as usual. And I'll do a small toast for his breakfast. Alright, so I'm buttering up the toast. By the way, my wife barely slept last night because of my youngest son. He's 7 months old, and he just had a small cold. So I took over in the morning and tucked him in, got to this video, and in between he got up, so I had to take a break. But all good, he's back to sleep, and this is it. I mean, that's a challenge of being, one of the challenges of being a parent that you don't know before becoming a parent is that kids are a ton of fun, but it's also a lot of work, and you know, especially for moms. I mean, it's quite wacky how their life just completely changes, for better mostly, but also in terms of stress, and the way to go is to really manage the responsibilities and make sure that, you know, you both support each other, and yeah. So I'm going to put these tomatoes back, and this bread back in the fridge. So an egg salad, usually Japanese or an American style egg salad, usually has boiled eggs mixed with some mayo, maybe some oil, some lettuce or arugula, any kind of greens. In this case, we are just going to take an egg, all right, just mash it up with some mayo, a little bit of olive oil, and throw in the carrots once the mixture is ready. So I'm just going to take a fork over here. I'm just going to throw in the mayo. That should be good. And then I'm just going to smush up this egg. It's not a classical egg salad, but this is what really works with kids. I mean, if your kid enjoys, and it really goes well on a toast. If your kid enjoys a regular egg salad, you could just pack that up for breakfast. I'm just going to also add a little bit of sriracha. You could also use ketchup. Ketchup's great. Kids love ketchup. And I'm going to use sriracha in this case. Pinch of salt. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough on both the toasts, but let's see. Actually, we'll just do cream cheese on the other toast. Some crush of black pepper. Just a tad bit of olive oil. Alright. Pan's hot. Toasts go in. Right? And okay, that spoon's gone. So I'm just gonna take a spoon and start pressing these a little bit. Oops. The more surface area, the better the toast turns out in terms of texture. Alright, so this is good. Now the sriracha is already making it look a little orangish. You could go a bit gentle on the sriracha, and I'm going to throw in these carrots, right? You could also throw ham in this, by the way, if your kids like ham. I'll save these for snacking later. If your kids like ham, you can just throw in some ham, throw in some peas, any vegetable that doesn't require cooking and can be eaten directly. All right. Next up, the toast. Let's crank up the heat so they move a little faster. Right. Egg salad's getting ready. Let's start prepping up the rest of the meal. So, all right. So we've got a vitamin gummy over here. I've already spoken about it. This is something that is naturally sugared, and in case my son's lacking in some vitamins, hopefully this will cover up. That's what our doctor suggested. I am going to keep this back, and for one of the toast, which is he's going to have here, I will spread out some cream cheese on it. So important to keep your cream cheese out for at least a couple of minutes before you put it on the bread. It's just easier to put in that way. Now this tomato, what I could do is I could just drizzle it up with some olive oil, yeah, and once this is in, you could grate it up or top it up with some grated Parmesan. So this is a small wok I have on me. My microplane is in the dishwasher, so what I do is I'll just use a let's see where it is. Right over there. So I'll just wash up my microplane a little bit, and use this to grate the cheese on top of those lovely cherry tomatoes. Oops, we are missing out on this toast. I mean, this is good to go, and off you go. All right, so I'll just top these cherry tomatoes up with some of this Parmesan. Just adds a little bit of that funky, salty flavor on top. All right, there you go. So that's in. Now for the toast, you just gotta take this, slap it on top, and just slather it with this salad. So they get to eat their egg, and oops, they also enjoy the texture because the toast is crunchy and the egg is mushy, and that's possibly what makes kids like this toasty. So I'm going to spread it out a little bit, yeah. Some more. There you go. Okay. Now just a little spread of even so the sides don't become abandoned. Just an honest attempt, making sure nothing comes back. Alright, so you cut it in half. Diagonal is better than plain vertical. So that's it. The big one could go in the big slot over here. Hopefully it fits. Yeah, it does. All right, and the small one could go in his snack box, which is right over here, and we'll fill up the top with some animal crackers. So those are the two toasts. This particular guy is gonna be slathered with cream cheese instead. And by the way, this is still better than feeding your kids cereal in the morning. I mean, I'm fine. Moon Stars, Chocos, Fruit Loops, what have you. But making sure that your kids start their day without sugar, or at least with minimum amount of sugar, is considered good for their cognitive abilities for the day, right? I mean, you don't want them to get a sugar high and then crash at some point and stop participating in activities and lessons in school, and so you don't want that. Before cutting this, I'll just give this a rinse. Alright. Okay. I think both our towels are here. Okay, so this gets wiped and that gets sliced in half. Alright, so these are gonna go on this plate, and this is his breakfast for the morning. I'm gonna keep it here so he can have it once he gets up. For the rest of this, I'm going to cut some apples. I've got an apple here. Alright, just gonna wipe it. It's anyways gonna go for a wash later. So I'm gonna slice this apple real quick. Slice, get rid of these. Nobody likes those. And slice the apple hopefully a little thin so that it's interesting. And do take your time to make the presentation good for the lunchbox. Everybody, including kids, eat with their eyes first. These could go over here for his breakfast. So now we need to throw in animal crackers, and I've been giving my son these jowar puffs, which he really enjoys. And that's done. And for the snack box, I will just add exactly 2 animal crackers. Anything more than 2 in my son's case comes back and gets wasted. Alright, so there you have it. We've got today's breakfast. Egg salad on toast, cherry tomatoes made interesting, apples, sliced apples, a jowar puff, and gummy, vitamin gummy. For his snack box, we've got animal crackers and the rest of the egg salad toast. And that's the lunch for today. And this is the breakfast for the day. If you have any thoughts and any ideas, your experiences with your kids, how you get them to eat vegetables, what are some tricks that work for picky eaters, do share in the comments below. And I'd love to learn from your experience while I share mine over here on this channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, take care.